Well, golly, that was incredibly boring. If you missed it today, you didn't really miss much because the old stonk market didn't really do anything. In fact, the most exciting thing was when I looked at the sky to see if I could see the eclipse. I didn't have the glasses, and now I think I'm permanently kind of blind in one of these eyes now. I don't really know, but that's what happened. Not the most exciting start to the week, but it's not going to end that way. I can't really guarantee anything, but I can be pretty freaking confident that the remainder of the week is going to get a little bit more spicy. So in this video, that's what I want to get into. I want to talk about all the major things you should be paying attention to for the remainder of this week, because the final 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, are gonna get a little bit nuts. So we're gonna go over that. A little bit of chart review, because I see some positive things going on. I see some negative things going on. I want to talk about why crypto is ripping. Bitcoin had a phenomenal day. That was probably, honestly, the most exciting thing to watch. And I also want to do a trade review, because today alone, a position I opened in the morning and then closed right around power hour made about 900 buckaroos. So a little bit of a trading review. Before we get into all that, if you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, helps with the algorithm, all that good jazz. With that being said, let's rock. When the casino closed today, here is the official headline. S&P 500 closes little change on Monday as rising treasury yields weigh on stocks. So here's a look at the SPY. Down, up, choppy, choppy, a little bit of a puke in a close, and then it bounced right back. So we really didn't do anything. But even with that, fortunately, I still made $900. Now, if you're curious how I pulled this off, you can join the Discord for free. Just use the code Goonie. It's in the description below. But we get into the world of advanced options trading strategies. As you can see right here, my system, aka Piper, at around 8:26 in the morning, bullish call out on the SPY, bullish call out on the Qs, a put credit spread. Now, I myself decided to pull it off using SPX instead of SPY. It was around 10:27, sold it for 80 cents, bought it back for 20. That was a gain of 75%, aka $900 before fees. And as I already showed you in the chart, I was waiting for this push, saw some bullish momentum right about here, and I liked it. I liked what was going on. We'll make it green just so everyone knows that it was a bit more bullish. And then even though it came down, I have to admit, psychologically, I didn't like this dip at all. But then I remembered, oh, it's lunch, a little bit of a liquidity sweep. We didn't make a true, we just wicked to make a new low. Then we bounced back up, and it was grinding. The theta decay was eating away. Eventually I hit my target, and we were good. We were bueno. We made some solid money today. So once again, if you want to learn a little bit more about straddles, strangles, butterflies, condors, that type of a thing, that's literally what we're trading every single day in the Discord. We have lecture videos, we chat about it in real time, and obviously not only do other community members, but I share my trades with you as well. So make sure to check it out if that's something that you're interested in. You know what was actually interesting today? Bitcoin. Bitcoin may rally to 80,000 on triangle break. So let's get into the technicals, let's get into the news, and let's get into the skinny of the situation. So this is the obvious triangle they're talking about right here. Lower highs, higher lows, but we were bullish coming into it. Typically, and the odds are about 55% of the time, it follows through. I know if you look at the world of social media, they'll tell you this is the most bullish technical structure ever. No, it's not. It works about 55% of the time when you have this type of bullish pennant going on. So it still does favor the bulls, but it's not something to run home and talk to mom about. But anyway, this one, it does look as if it is officially breaking out to the upside. So congrats to all of you who are playing it. Now, where could it go? Okay, 72,000, that's some resistance. After that, I'd be looking at the all-time high. And then from there, it's referred to as an open range breakout. Second question, why did this happen? Justin, 284 billion China Southern Fund has reportedly applied to launch a spot Bitcoin ETF. So similar to mid-January in the US where we got our spot Bitcoin ETFs, it looks like China might be following suit. Obviously, we saw in January that was very bullish for the overall asset class. No surprise that it seems to be playing out again. In fact, all of crypto got a nice rise. The whole global crypto market worth just below 2.7 trillion. Bitcoin itself trading, as I'm filming this, at 71.6K, making it worth 1.4 trillion. But it wasn't just Bitcoin that was doing well today. Real gold, actual gold, like the shiny commodity, hit a new all-time high. And it wasn't just digital gold or real gold, it's also black gold that's doing really well right now. Not an all-time high, but a nice recovery, a nice push to the upside. So congrats to all the bullish energy traders in here, because the past couple of weeks have been treating you very, very well. Now, speaking of weeks, here's what you need to pay attention to for the remainder of this week. Not much going on today, not much going on tomorrow, Tuesday. There are a couple things, I'm going to show you that in a second. But in terms of major macroeconomic events, the first big thing is an hour before the market opens Wednesday, April 10th, we get the CPI report, the next major inflation report. We also have the 10-year note auction. Then on Thursday, we get another inflation report, the PPI report. So we go from the consumer price index to the producer price index. And then also on Thursday, we're getting the 30-year bond auction. So between Wednesday and Thursday, we have two different inflation reports and two different treasury auctions. Now, obviously scattered in there, we're going to have a couple other things, such as the likes of various Fed members. We have Collins speaking, we have Goolsbee, we have Bostic, we have Daly, we have Bostic again. But that's not it, because this Friday is the start of another new official earnings season. Obviously Wednesday, Delta, I know some of you might want to be paying attention to that, but really Friday, it's these major financial plays that commonly are thought to really get going with the earnings season. So we're hearing from JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, BlackRock, and Citi. Once again, that all comes out before the market opens this Friday. Now, if you want one place that has all this information, that's exactly what this 100% free newsletter is for all of you. You can sign up at kohrs.locals.com. Locals is also how you get into the Discord. It's just really the membership management. But just so you know, this is completely free. I give you a breakdown of the previous week, all the major things I'm looking towards in the upcoming week, all the major macroeconomic events, which I've already referenced. Here are the earnings, and then I try to highlight the ones that I think you're going to care most about. And then I also give you the seasonality for each trading day of the upcoming week. So for example, I hope you're watching this in time, but Tuesday, April 9th, it's neutral, kind of favoring the bulls, but recently it's taken a bit of a hit. So this is the hypothetical equity curve that would be formed if you bought it open, sold at close on this individual trading day over the past 2.5 decades. So a little bit choppy, a little bit bullish, a little bit bearish. So it kind of just nets out to being neutral. Later this week, a bit more bearish, then a bit more bullish, then a bit more bearish, kind of neutral. So that's the week that from a seasonal perspective, you can expect ahead. Now, obviously seasonality is by no means a guarantee, but it's nice to know if you're being supported by tailwinds, running into headwinds. That's what I use it for. So overall, not the craziest start to a week. And even in reality, I think tomorrow's going to be a bit more calm. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I think that's when all the volatility is going to hit. So I hope you are prepared. That's what I have for you today. Thank you for making it to this point in the video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.